Usually, when you use any kind of technology, you get results based on what you invest. For instance, if you use electricity to power a toaster, you'll get heat in return, following the basic law that energy can't just disappear. But there's a cool gadget called a heat pump. That's like a magic trick. For every bit of energy you put in, you can get 3 to 5 times as much heat out. How does it work? Well, these heat pumps are seen as a more eco-friendly way to heat buildings compared to traditional heaters that burn fossil fuels. These old-school heaters are a big contributor to carbon emissions. Heat pumps help reduce emissions in 2 main ways. They run on electricity, which means less fossil fuels are used as grids switch to renewable energy. And they're more efficient, using less energy to make the same amount of heat. Now, how do they work? Heat pumps use the same technology as air conditioners. In fact, they can also work as air conditioners, cooling your home in summer and heating it in winter. Here's the basic idea. Air conditioners take the heat from inside your home and move it outside. They do this by using the fact that heat always moves from hot things to cold things. So, when you turn on your AC, a fan blows hot air from your home over coils filled with a substance called refrigerant. This substance turns into gas as it collects heat from your home's air. Then, it goes into a compressor, which squashes the gas molecules together, making them even hotter. When a fan blows over the hot refrigerant, it transfers heat to the cooler air outside. As the refrigerant releases heat, it turns back into a liquid, ready to pick up more heat from your home. In winter, heat pumps do the same thing, but they pick up heat from outside and bring it inside. It might be freezing out there, but as long as the air is warmer than the refrigerant, it'll transfer its heat. Sounds great, right? But there are some issues. First, the refrigerants can be really bad for the environment, like hydrofluorocarbons, which have a huge global warming impact. Also, the colder it gets outside, the less efficient the heat pump is. But even with these drawbacks, many places, like Norway, use them a lot. Some people there even use pumps that draw heat from the ground, which stays warmer than the air. Another problem is the cost. Installing a heat pump can be pricey, though it can save money on energy bills in the long run. Still, not everyone can afford to make that upfront investment. But with climate change becoming a bigger concern, more and more countries are offering help with the costs. Plus, there are some really creative ways to use heat pumps, like using heat from the sea, sewage, or data centers. So, are heat pumps breaking the laws of physics? Nope. They're just using electricity to power the compressor and fans, and getting the extra heat from the air or ground for free. It's not magic, it's just science.